I'm done running from the pain, for you have spoken, and I'm gonna break these chains. Written on this stone, do not feel the fire and flood, for I will not falter. My toll's done been paid by the blood. Come hell or high water, I know one day I'll be free. Come hell or high water, that old devil can't lay a hand on me. Men have come before me, but temptation left them in the desert sand. Got a tight grip on a 6-string, hollowed ground beneath my feet. Salvation in the other hand. Come hell or high water, I know one day I'll be free. Come hell or high water, that old devil can't lay a hand on me. Hell or high water, I know one day I'll be free. Come hell or high water, and that old devil can't lay a hand on me. Come hell or high water, I know one day I'll be free. Yeah. Come hell or high water, that old devil can't lay a hand on me. Not on me.
Hell or High Water is one of my newest songs. I wrote it with Jordan Allen and J.W. Faria. We wrote the song out in Nashville several months ago, and I had made the trip out there to kind of do some rites and some rounds and things like that, and took my family with me. So we didn't fly, we drove. So what should be an 8-hour drive with 2 kids takes 10 or more. It was a time getting out there. And when I got there, somehow I had lost my voice completely. So everything that I had lined up to do in Nashville, I wasn't really able to do. But we still had this right. I came into this right super frustrated. Wasn't sure what we were going to write about, what we were going to do. JW had the idea of Hell or High Water. And I was just like, man, that fits the exact mood that I'm in right now. Because even though, something's gotten in my way and I haven't been able to do the things that I wanted to do out here, come hell or high water, I'm going to make it happen. And so that was the immediate kind of thought process around where that song came from. But then the more I've played it and the more that I've kind of thought about it, I've realized that it came from a much deeper place to a lot of the words that we chose. My wife and I, we lead worship at church. We've done that for a long time. That's one of the reasons that I think that, God brought us together. And At the time, we had been serving at a church for several years, leading worship, and I was also playing music out in the country music scene, kind of doing my thing there. And it came to a point where the church we were at essentially gave us an ultimatum and was like, hey, we don't think that you can do both, that if you want to continue to lead worship here, there are just certain places that, and certain things that we just don't think you should be doing outside of the church. Christian and I both very much disagreed with that. I felt that God had called us together to use our talents inside the church, but also I think he gave me opportunities on different stages in different venues and in different atmospheres that allow me to kind of show him through those other avenues as well. And so I knew wholeheartedly that choice was not something that I was willing to make, and felt that come hell or high water, I was going to be on both of those stages, doing what God called me to do and using the abilities that he gave me. So that's the deeper answer to where hell or high water came from after that right session.
Quiet night, the morning's high, riding in my Chevrolet, thinking about the night we met with them boys up on the stage. Rowdy crowd at a college bar, had a match held to my heart, lit the room like a burning flame, lost control, spread fast, never been the same. She's a wildfire that I couldn't tame till I dropped down and I changed her name. Now she's holding our baby girl with a second on the way, full of faith and full of fight, and I thank the Lord every night for giving me the chance I got to take on a wildfire I couldn't tame, that I couldn't tame. Friday nights and back porch swings, chasing fireflies till it's late. We tuck her in and do our best to sneak in that at-home day. But as a mama, she burns brighter, still takes my breath away. There's nothing that through the years could ever dim out her flame. She's a wildfire that I couldn't tame till I dropped down and I changed her name. Now she's holding our baby girl with a second on the way, full of faith and full of fight, and I thank the Lord every night for giving me the chance I got to take on a wildfire I couldn't tame. Things in life are bound to change, but a love like ours still remains. And at the end of a long hard day, I'll always be amazed by a wildfire that I couldn't tame till I dropped down and I changed her name. Now she's holding our baby girl with a second on the way, full of faith and full of fight, and I thank the Lord every night for giving me the chance I got to take on a wildfire I couldn't tame. Oh, I couldn't tame. So I changed her name.
Wildfire is probably one of the most personal songs that I've written up until this point. It's about my wife. Family is a huge inspiration for me when it comes to music. She supports me more than I deserve. As a law enforcement officer and a musician, both of those things can put a lot of stress on a family. And so she's in my corner. She pushes me to do music to the best of my ability and just wants to see me do that. And so Wildfire was kind of a thank you to her, just a a little bit about our story, how we met, and just the fire and passion that she has in her that just kind of fuels and inspires everybody else around them. So it's a thank you to her and a little bit about our love story.
This king-size bed feels so cold. I'm watching planes all night out my window, and I'm wondering how much more I can take, living life like this, so far away. So I take this folded paper from my pocket one more time, and I read these letters from home, and take me back to a place where I don't have to be alone. Read these letters from home, and to remind me of what's waiting at the end of this road. Until I make it there, I will cling to these letters from home. When I hold this page, I can feel your hands. When I read these words, I can almost see her dance, and they're reminding me of what the struggles were, and they're all I've got to help ease the hurt. So I take this folded paper from my pocket one more time, and I read these letters from home, and takes me back to a place where I don't have to be alone. Read these letters from home, to remind me of what's waiting at the end of this road. Until I make it there, I will cling to these letters from home. You're my steady and my slow, girl, you're all that I know, and you're 2,000 miles away. So I read these letters from home to remind me of what's waiting at the end of this road. Read these letters from home to remind me of what's waiting at the end of this road. Until I make it there, I will cling. Oh, until I make it there, I will cling to these letters from home. These letters from home.
Letters from Home is a song that I wrote with a good friend of mine, Jordan Allen. Met him while I was out in California filming for season 27 of The Voice. Spent a lot more time away from home than I anticipated going through that entire process. It had been the longest time away from home that I had spent from my wife, and at the time we just had one daughter. Missing them was a real thing. You know, I was gone for about 9 weeks in total, and Jordan was in a similar situation. We found out that we had a lot in common and that we should probably try to write some music together. And so we sat down for a write session, and we're trying to figure out things to write about. And he had asked me if I'd gotten any care packages from family back home. And that same day, I had a package delivered from my wife and my daughter with like a little, journal in it, coffee mug, and, a letter from them. And I had that physical letter with me when I walked into the room with him, and he was like, "That's it, letters from home is what we're going to write about." And he had kind of had that idea too, and so we just wrote a song about work or music or whatever takes you away from home. You miss them, but you've got just a little bit of something that kind of makes the 2,000 mile gap feel a little bit closer.